Found my partner's secret emails to their ex after 3 years together. We were supposed to spend the day baking banana bread. It was pouring rain, the kind that makes the world feel small and quiet, and I'd already laid out the brown-spotted bananas on the counter. Mark was upstairs working, like he'd been doing every weekend for months. His laptop sat on the kitchen table, open to a spreadsheet. I didn't think twice about using it to pull up the recipe, until his email notifications popped up in the corner. A name I hadn't seen in years, Leah Carter. My stomach flipped. Leah was his ex, the one he'd dated for 6 years before me, the one he'd called toxic and manipulative when we first got together. I'd never pried, why would I? He'd sworn she was out of his life, but there it was, a thread of emails dated just last week. The preview text. I still think about that night in Austin. I shouldn't have clicked, but my hands moved anyway. The first red flag had been subtle. Mark started staying late at the office in January, blaming a new project. He'd come home smelling like bitter coffee and exhaustion, collapsing into bed without saying much. When I tried to hug him, he'd tense up, then apologize, muttering about stress. I believed him. We'd been planning to start trying for a baby. Of course he was overwhelmed. Then, 2 months ago, he forgot our anniversary. Not just forgot, he double-booked a work dinner and came home at midnight with wilted gas station roses. His phone buzzed constantly that night. When I asked who it was, he said, "Spam," and shoved it in his pocket. But Leah's emails were worse than spam. Subject, missing you. Date, March 14. Hey Mark, I know you said we shouldn't talk anymore, but I can't stop thinking about our call last week. You sounded so unhappy. I hate imagining you trapped in a life that doesn't feel right. Remember how we'd stay up all night talking about moving to Colorado? You used to say I was the only one who really saw you. Do I still? Leah. My knees buckled. I scrolled faster. Subject, missing you. Date, March 15. Leah, I shouldn't be writing this. But yeah, I remember. Things are complicated here. She wants kids, and I don't know anymore. You were always braver than me. Mark. The room spun. She wants kids. 3 weeks ago, I told him I was ready to stop birth control. He'd kissed my forehead and said, "Let's do it." I didn't hear him come downstairs. Babe, where's the... Mark froze in the doorway, eyes darting between me and the screen. His face went pale. You told her I'm trapping you? My voice shook. You've been lying about work? About us? He stumbled over excuses. It's not physical, I swear. We've just been talking. She's going through a divorce, and I felt bad. Talking about how much you miss her? About Colorado? I choked out. Rain pounded the windows. The bananas on the counter looked grotesque, oozing and forgotten. He reached for me. It didn't mean anything. You're my wife. I love you. The word love cracked something open. I yanked off my wedding ring, hurling it at the floor. It skittered under the fridge, a tiny, metallic betrayal. That was 3 days ago. He's staying at his brother's now, blowing up my phone with apologies and promises. Says he'll go to therapy, cut Leah off completely. But all I can hear are his words to her. You were always braver than me. Braver how? Braver to leave? To cheat? To pretend? I haven't slept. I keep rereading their emails, tracing the timeline. Was he texting her when he forgot our anniversary? Did he think about her when we kissed? The worst part? Leah's last email sent yesterday. Let's meet. Just talk. He hasn't replied yet, but I did. TLDR. Discovered my husband's emotional affair with his ex through secret emails. Now he's begging for forgiveness while I spiral over whether to fight for my marriage or walk away.